And we're live. Welcome back to the Open Circle. It's been over a year since we've had an episode, and we're happy to be back. And today, the guest is Celina from Essence of the Moon. Welcome. Ow!
Hello, everyone.
Welcome. I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for inviting me. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I've been looking forward to this for a while.
Yeah. I know we kind of talked about it, and then just I was on vacation and stuff happened, so
It just had to be at the right time, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. And we already have somebody. Normally my husband helps me with this stuff, and he's not here.
Oh no!
Hi, Debbie. Welcome.
Hi, Debbie.
Good to see you.
How are you?
Aw. So do you want to introduce yourself and tell everyone who you are and what your channel's all about?
Sure. So my name is Celina, and my channel is called Essence of the Moon. And the reason I picked that name is because Celina means goddess of the moon, or for the goddess Celine. And so that just kind of was something that I came up with, and here I am. So I've been on YouTube for only 3 months. So it's been a very, very short time, and it's been a whirlwind of adventure in the short 3 months. So I do a variety of things on my channel. I do a lot of rituals and different types of sacred practices. And I also do unboxings, or I take you guys along with me to cemeteries. So I did Gettysburg, was one of my first ones. I live close to Gettysburg, so that's a place that we love to go to pretty often. And I was recently in Florida, so I took my disabled dog to the beach and took you guys along with me, and we took her to a dinosaur park. And so yeah, I do a lot of the unboxings. I do any of the Etsy hauls, specifically for Sophie, the Midwest magician, who has an incredible Etsy. I absolutely love her. She's such a wonderful person, and we talk pretty much daily on Instagram. So definitely check her out. Check out her channel. She's such a sweetheart and just a beautiful person. So yeah,
she is.
Yeah,
I love that you bring everyone along for your vacations.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that.
Yeah.
Give everyone a glimpse into what's going on.
Yeah, or I pack my travel altar, and I show you guys what I'm taking with me, what I used. I repack it again if I'm going on a plane and I need something smaller, a little bit more portable. So I do bring you guys along with all of my craziness, my witchiness. But
I love it.
So that's what I do. And then today I did a ritual. The video's not up yet, but it's for my dog. She is a newly rescued disabled dog. We rescued her from a shelter in Pittsburgh, or not Pittsburgh, in Philadelphia. I live close to Pittsburgh, but she has Addison's disease. She has cerebral hyperplasia, which is essentially like a dog with cerebral palsy.
Aww.
So she has a really, she walks into walls. She's like a wrecking ball inside my house. She crashes into everything, but it's funny that she has these disabilities, but she doesn't know it. It doesn't stop her from being an amazing dog that she is. So today I did a ritual because she's having surgery next week, and I brought in Hecate to help me with protecting her, since I am a Hecate devotee, as well as other goddesses. I do follow them as well.
It helps that Hecate is connected with dogs too.
I know, definitely. Yeah. That's why I felt the need to bring her in to help me and help keep her protected,
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Addison's disease and surgery. I have the same thing, so I can relate.
Yep.
And hello to Draven, who's
Hi,
popped
Draven.
in. Let me highlight that there. Hi, Jess. Good to see you. All right. Okay, just a little bit of conversation between the two. So it's been a while. I'm sorry. I'm like
You're
nervous.
fine.
It's been a bit.
You're
So,
fine.
and you already covered a lot of the questions I was gonna ask. So
Oh, well, we
you
can
are
still go
on
into
point, girl.
detail.
You're
That's
on
fine.
fire.
We can still go in
So,
detail.
what inspired you to start your channel exactly?
Um, I feel like I don't do a grimoire. I mean, I kind of keep some stuff, but I feel like it's constantly changing. So for me, I was like, I don't feel the need to do a grimoire. I think not now. I think when
Mm,
I'm older and I become a grandmother, um, then I'll start putting stuff down that's tried and true and then hand it down to them. But for me, doing the channel, it was more like a video grimoire of my stuff, of what I did, like ritual wise. I felt like just like writing it down was not working for me. And I mean, I have autoimmune issues as well, and my hands don't work as well sometimes, and my
mm,
writing can look like doctor's writing.
I feel
So
that.
I didn't want to, I felt like I was putting too much energy in how it was looking like me with me writing it. And I was like, that's just a waste of time and energy. So I decided to start YouTube to kind of keep a video grimoire of my stuff.
I love that.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then and also that was like keeping me accountable for my practice.
that's
If I am
awesome.
solitary, it does keep me accountable and making sure that I'm doing stuff that I should be doing, like for self love rituals, like we did for February self love with
Hmm.
Rochelle and Amethyst Ascension, and especially Debbie, who's in the chat here,
To
who
be.
hosted it. You know, it was
Yeah.
keeping me accountable and making sure that I was doing those rituals, that I was doing my self love, my affirmations, and my letter to myself and to all my past lives and all the witches in my past life who were, you know, who I was many times before. So um, I feel like it's keeping me accountable. And again, my video grimoire.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I did a similar thing with mine, so, like, I feel that so much,
Oh, I love
you
that.
know? And your channel's only 3 months old. Y'all, she has
Yes.
so much, and she's only here for 3 months.
Hmm.
Like, this girl, I just all the potential, like, you
Thank
came in
you.
like a firecracker, just, like, posting, like, just whoa! I have chills.
Thank you. Thank
You
you. I
are kicking
appreciate you.
butt.
I appreciate you.
Aw, I love you so
Yeah,
much. You
I
are
love you
awesome.
too. Thank you.
Hi, Sonia. Welcome.
Hi,
Did I highlight
Sonia.
you? There we go. Hi.
Courtney's here too. Hi, Courtney.
Aw, Courtney's not showing up for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
she's
let me.
right above.
There she is.
Yeah.
Hi, Courtney. I'm sorry I missed you. I have my screen really large so I can see it.
You're fine. And then
That's
Ange just
why.
walked in. Hi, Ange.
And welcome. Highlight you too. I don't want to miss anything. But yeah, like I can't wait to see where your channel goes. Like
Thank you.
you have all this fire and passion and knowing that you only just started, I can't wait to see what's to come. Ah,
Thank
I'm
you. I'm
excited for
excited.
you.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. And I'm just I mean, again, like right now with the sleepless nights and the retrograde, or not the retrograde, on top of the eclipse, I had like all these like ideas in my head and what I should do next and what I wanted to
Mhm.
do. So it's been wild. Oh,
Yeah,
thanks, Courtney.
that retrograde. Oh girl, it's
Yeah.
kicking butt.
Although I was born during a retrograde, so it doesn't really bother me, but I feel like mix that in with the eclipse energy, it's been flipping crazy. And like
Yeah.
I can't sleep at night. It's been horrible. I'm drinking coffee at 2 p.m.
So, like, your name is Essence of the Moon. Do you
Mhm.
feel like you're very affected by the moon phases and
Uh,
like what's going on?
yes,
Mhm.
definitely. I I know when the new moon's approaching. I know when the full moon's approaching because I can feel
Mhm.
it. But like I mean, again, like right now with that eclipse that we're in, uh, I definitely felt it. I had like severe anxiety. I had so much activity in my house, like spirit wise. Normally there is activity like that, but I feel like it's a lot more elevated now because the eclipse is happening, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's just wild energy, just wild. But like my anxiety's been horrible, my concentration's horrible, my sleep, I mean, all of that stuff. It's been getting 2 hours of sleep at night is just not helping.
That's not good.
No, no. And then
That
my brain's like going
oh,
crazy because I have like all these ideas in my head of what I'm going to do next. And, you know, especially with Rochelle and Amethyst Ascension and the stuff that's coming up like in the next couple months and all that, stuff that I kind of got like information on what's happening and
that's
what we're going to be
exciting.
doing. So I have already been like thinking about all that stuff, and I can't help my brain I can't stop it.
Let the
And having
inspiration
ADD doesn't
flow.
help either. So yeah.
Aw. I'm excited to see what's to come. I've already started prepping for the April spring cleaning.
Yep. Me
You
too.
too?
Yes, because
Awesome.
I have I don't know, a lot of decks that have to be kind of organized, and I bought a new bookcase to put stuff in, and it's a lot of work. And even my altar right now, I haven't touched like a lot of stuff on my altar because I want to spring clean it with next month with April, with April and Amethyst Ascension and the
Mhm.
VR we're going to be doing. So I haven't really done much to my altar. It's a hot mess. I mean, I have 3 altars, so they're all pretty bad right now.
I feel you. Look, I
Yeah,
stripped mine. It's completely stripped
I
right
love
now.
that.
Yeah, I'm heavy duty cleansing
Hmm.
the crap out of this whole house. Like
Yes.
it has to like I'm ready to move my furniture and vacuum under it. That's how hardcore.
So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be like, I'm buying all new like area rugs because that's what she walks on. She has very
Aw,
little like she needs that in order for her to walk. So
got
I'm
you.
just gonna get all these new rugs and just get some fresh, clean ones and throw out the other ones, and vacuum and do some Florida water cleansing on the floors and all of that stuff. So yeah,
Oh, I feel that.
it's gonna be a probably very, very long, hard month.
It's gonna feel good after though.
Oh, it is. Yeah,
Oh
definitely,
yeah.
definitely.
Oh,
Hi,
hi,
Catalina.
Aquarius. Catalina?
Carolina, yeah.
Is that her name?
Carolina,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm not good at pronunciations. Welcome.
It's
And she's a
Carolina,
new
but in
channel
Spanish.
too.
She is very new. She has several videos up and
Mhm.
they're really good. And she's such
Very.
a sweetheart, such a very nice person to talk with. And yeah, I think she's doing really well. So yeah, she just has like a couple videos up.
I'm looking forward to seeing what's to come for her too. I'm so
I
excited.
know, me
Ugh,
too. Me
I love
too.
all the fresh energy in the YouTube witchy community, like with new
Yeah.
people coming in. It's so needed. New voices, new
Oh,
perspectives. I love it.
yeah.
Yes.
It's like we're all like just the fools coming in, starting our little journey here.
I'm so excited just to watch it unfold and,
Yeah.
support where I can too.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Always. But I wanted to ask you, since you were talking about like eclipse stuff, do you notice like an energetic difference between like a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse, or do they feel the same to you?
They both feel chaotic for me. Yeah,
Justin!
I don't like either one of them. Hey, Justin. Oh my
Hey!
gosh. So I'm going to be doing one of his rituals here soon too.
Oh, I know what one, I think.
I know. I'm excited. He's such a good content creator as well, and I love all his Hecate work. Since he's just now coming in, I'm gonna repeat what I just told you guys earlier.
Mhm.
But um, I did I did a protection ritual for my dog who's having surgery on Wednesday, and I incorporated Hecate into that ritual because the hounds and the dogs are her thing, and she protects
Mhm.
them. So I'm excited to put that video up, and I did put like a little small picture on one of my on my community post, just to with her picture. So yeah, I wanted to do that, and then I have his other ritual that he did back like 8 months ago. Maybe I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
Aw, I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
He said, "Aw, You're so sweet.
Oh, thank you,
You
Justin. So are
aw.
you.
Yes. Gotta love some Justin.
I know.
I'm always looking forward to like my words. I'm getting like tongue tied. Can you tell I'm not sleeping either?
I know.
Like when another one of his videos comes out, like I'm so happy to see him posting more. Like he's back and posting. Keep at it. Keep
Yep,
it
I have
going. Keep it coming.
notifications on for his stuff because I love his content, and I know he just did a
Yeah.
Hecate one recently, or he's been really doing a lot more of the Hecate videos, and I like seeing his perspective. Like he did a ritual. Was it a ritual oil or protection oil? She's 20. Aw,
Aw.
thank you, Draven.
Yeah. You are at it, girl.
Yeah, thank
But you were
you.
saying Justin's ritual, was it the
Yeah,
protection one?
I think so. I think so. So I did a similar oil that I put into the candle that I did for my dog. So yeah,
Yeah.
he's back. He said,
Good. Stay
"I
back.
know. Yeah, we love your stuff,
Yeah.
Justin. Don't leave."
Yeah, keep it coming.
Yeah.
You're a voice that's definitely needed in the community. So, yes. Now, let me go back to my questions here. But what do you have any like new or upcoming projects for your channel that you can share or want to?
No, just doing my rituals that I'm going to be putting up, and I know we have the April cleansing that we're going to be doing, so that's going to be a huge, hectic month from cleansing. And oh, I just followed him too recently, Bougie Mystic. I like his stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, his rituals and his oils and the stuff that he makes is really cool.
He has a very unique practice.
He does, and I
He's
love
so
it.
inspiring.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you guys for popping in.
But yeah, so for next month, it's going to be a lot of cleansing and getting the energy kind of back to normal in this house because it's winter. Winter what happened, and everybody's stuck inside, and now we can finally open up our doors and our windows and kind of get that stagnant energy out of here and bring in some really good positive energy, back into our homes and cleanse our areas and the air in here. So I'm excited for that.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
I know.
Bye, winter.
Especially today. I mean, have you been outside today since we're in the same state?
Oh, it's so
It's
nice.
so beautiful outside.
And I'm loving the overcast weather too.
Mhm.
Like it's such a vibe and I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Like,
Me
so
too.
I
Me
love
too.
it.
Like right now, so I am working on the fairies have been coming up a lot for me, like the fairy energy, fairies themselves, and it's been like probably about a month or so that I've not really done anything with it. I've noticed them. I just haven't done much with them until like I went to vacation and I was in Texas, and my nephew gifted me a fairy tarot. And I'm like, okay, so they keep bringing up, and keep talking to me and keep making themselves known. So here I am, like, I don't know, 5 houses later.
I love it.
I know. And like I bought like a mushroom bird feeder for them. It's like shapes like a mushroom. I went to Hobby Lobby last night, so I was there buying way too much stuff. And then Kara from the pagan
crafting. Yeah.
Yes, pagan crafting. She recently did like a fairy video where she made like a fairy ring and had, well, I don't think she called it a fairy ring, but when I saw it, it looked like a fairy ring. And it has like all the moss around it with like crystals in it and mushrooms, and she put like little fairy lights on it. So I'm going to recreate that.
I love that.
Yeah. So I'm going to recreate that for them, and that's going to be like an offering for them. And then as well as Sophie, the Midwest magician, on her Etsy, she had these really cute vials with like mushrooms on them. And to me, it was like fairy vibes. So I went ahead and bought those, and I'm going to put stuff in there for them as well. So they really have been making themselves known. That I just recently got a new deck that I ordered. That is a fairy deck. So I'm excited to work with that too.
Oh, I'm excited to see which one. I will be keeping my eye out for. I collect fairy anything.
I
So
know. Well,
I'm
here's the deck.
excited.
I mean, I haven't even opened it yet. So this is the one I just got. It's the MJ.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is that pretty?
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, yeah. Are you gonna do a flip through on your channel?
I think so. I haven't decided yet, but I probably will. That's why it's not opened yet. I just got it in the mail a couple days ago. So I have too many decks that are still wrapped in plastic, and I need to stop myself from buying more decks. So it's been hard. And I think that's part of
Oh,
going
your
I mean,
girl
that's
wants to see that
I know.
one.
I think that's going to be
Oh.
part of my like cleansing in April is stop buying decks for, I don't know, up until August. I think I told myself anything that's pre-ordered is not part of that deal. It's already pre-ordered.
Right.
So it's not happening. Like I backed 2 Kickstarters, and then I have a couple decks that are already pre-ordered. Like the Kitchen Witch comes out in a couple, like next week, I think maybe. There's a new Kitchen Witch deck that comes out, and then I also ordered Agatha All Along because I really love that series on
Oh,
Disney.
it was good.
Yeah, yeah. So I went ahead and pre-ordered that, and then I also pre-ordered the Seasons of the Witch. She's coming out with her tarot decks, like accompanying tarot decks for the Oracle decks that she has. So there's already one out that comes in September. And I'm like, okay, that's September. That's out. That's already past my August date. So I'll go ahead and pre-order that. And that's like an Imbolc and Yule combination. So
Oh, I didn't know about that.
yep.
Oh, I'm gonna be
And that's because
enabled.
Anne sent that to me. She like texted me and sent me the information. She's like, look what's already available to pre-order. So I had to pre-order it. So
Oh,
you can blame Ange for that
oh.
too. Yeah.
Hello, Rochelle.
Hi, Rochelle.
Good to see you. Trying to catch up here. Oh,
Yes.
that's
Yeah.
exciting.
So yeah. So Catalina is asking. She said, "Season of the Witch is on pre-order." Yes, it's the tarot deck for. Comes out in September. It's the Imbolc and Yule. So I'm happy that she's combining those 2 oracles together, so you have more time to use the deck instead of just for like that one season.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you're an enabler.
I know. That's funny because Rochelle called me an enabler this morning with my video that I put out with the Alchemist Oracle, which is a really good deck.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw it this morning. I watched it in bed. I didn't get to comment yet. I loved the fairy liquid card.
Yes.
Like
Isn't
I
that
love how
pretty?
you set that one aside.
And then here
Oh,
they are. Like back then, I got this deck a month ago, and I hadn't even like. I mean, I did the video, but it's been pushed back and pushed back because I had other stuff. She told
yeah.
me this morning I had other stuff that was that I wanted to put out first, so I kept pushing that video back. And yeah, it's such a good deck. I actually pulled out. Oh. And then I pulled out a couple of the cards from that deck that worked perfectly with today's ritual that I did for my dog. So yeah.
It's about synchronistic timing,
Yes.
right?
Correct.
Absolutely.
That's correct.
I agree. Oh, that's exciting.
I
Aw.
know.
Well, I hope Darla's surgery goes well. Please keep us
Thank
updated or
you. I
some,
will. Yeah, I'm going to be
yeah.
doing a healing ritual like after her surgery to help her heal. Right now she's taking a nap right next to me.
Oh, poor baby.
So she's laying here, but yeah, she's a new rescue, and we've only had her since November, but she has a lot of medical issues and health issues. So we definitely, she was a tough luck case.
Aww.
And not anymore. Now she's living her best life and going on vacation with us. And she was in Florida recently and on the beach. So yeah, she's a really good dog.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah,
like you guys are really taking care of her. Aw, that melts my heart.
Yeah.
Love
that. Yeah, she's a cutie. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, trying to go back and make sure I don't miss anything.
On Wednesday, Debbie, she's having her surgery on Wednesday.
Oh,
Wednesday morning.
Okay.
And she'll be gone all day, so we'll drop her off, and then we have to come back and pick her up later. So that's the nerve-wracking part of dropping her off and then picking her up later. You know, like how do you do that with your best friend? But
it's for their, it's for her own health reasons. Yeah, I get that. Aw. Oh,
Oh, thank you,
Rochelle.
Rochelle.
Aw.
Oh, thank you, Debbie.
Aw. Yeah, could I light a candle for her on my
Yeah,
healing altar?
yeah, definitely. I
Yeah, I'd love to
definitely
do that.
appreciate that. Yeah, thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
Sure, anytime. Um, so I'm looking. Are there any like books that you're currently reading?
Oh my gosh, I have so many. I actually have them here with me because I knew you were going to, for some reason, I knew you were going to ask me.
Your
Um,
intuition, that high priestess
I
vibes,
did, I
girl.
did. So, right now I am practicing a lot of gratitude. Um, and the gratitude, definitely for March and for manifestation, and to do the manifestation you have gratitude, and that kind of goes hand in hand with that. So
Mm-hmm.
when March started and gratitude was in mind, I was just thinking of the gratitude with all of these people who have had me on their channel, including yourself.
Aw.
Debbie's has had me on her channel. um People have trusted me to do readings with them, like tarot readings, like Bobby
Aw.
from, I mean, he's a wild raven now, but um Indigo Jaguar, Heather, she's gotten me on. And the connection in the community, especially with Rochelle, has been, and Carla, have been just really great. And so that's where my gratitude's coming from. So I am journaling a lot. Like, this is one that I'm doing right now. It's a guided journal.
Oh,
Yeah, I've
okay.
been doing like a bunch of the prompts in here, and just waking up with a gratitude mindset every day, and being thankful for, um, first of all, for me, is being able to practice witchcraft so openly
Mm.
and not be persecuted like I was in many past lives. I've had many, I think 12 past lives that I remember, through
Wow.
meditation, through guided meditation, through hypnosis, regression, where they have all been of a witch of some sort and did not end nicely. So
Mm-hmm.
that to me right now is having gratitude to be able to be so open with my practice and not fear that I'm going to be hung or anything like that.
Right.
So, and I'm doing a lot of goddess work. I'm doing a lot of inner healing. I am a mom. I have 3 boys. So, besides being a dog mom, I have 3 adult boys. My youngest one will be 21. My oldest one will be 27. Yes,
Aw.
gratitude is so powerful.
Yes.
So, there is a lot of internal issues, yep, that come with being a mother. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Not only what your body goes through, but also when your kids become adults and they hate your guts sometimes because they're adults and they don't understand and they go through things. So I've been working a lot with, I was raised Catholic. So that comes a lot with, and being Mexican or Mexican descent, along with other stuff that's in my bloodline. But I work a lot with Mother Mary, and to help kind of with the healing process. I see her as an ascended master,
Mm-hmm.
but also like she's a saint. Like, I see her as a saint as well. And I do work with a lot of different types of um, gods and goddesses and angels. And I mean, my husband's a Freemason, so we have, I don't know, like 4 Baphomet statues around here on my
Wow.
altar. So it's very, very diverse. I have such a huge, diverse practice, and I don't really call myself anything specifically except for I'm a witch.
Yeah.
Um, Probably chaotic witch. I don't know, but this is one I'm working on right now, and this one's been really good.
Aw. Wow.
Yeah, and then here's another one that I'm also
Beautiful.
working on as well. And this one has
Oh.
like different rituals with a bunch of different goddesses. Like, um, here's funny. One I opened up to is Bath. So I am looking also at Egyptian goddesses, and um, my DNA does go to Egypt as well. So
Wow.
yeah, so I want to, and I've had a past life in that I feel like was in Egypt. I didn't I didn't remember where it was at specifically, but there's like flashbacks and visions of it looking like Egypt.
Oh,
That's
wow.
another one that I need to be working on. And then this is where I got my dog's ritual from.
Oh, wow. Is that beautiful? I love the
Yes.
cover.
Yeah. So it's a,
Wow.
this is where I picked up her ritual that I was doing for her today.
I I'm gonna have to write that down later. I'll
Yep.
go
Yep.
back and stuff.
Yeah, I'll
That
send you
is
that.
ooh.
And then I'm also working on this one. Rochelle recommended this book, and that's the Sophia Code. So I'm doing a lot of goddess work. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. You are a busy
I
lady.
am. And I'm in college as well. I'm
Oh
40
my
something in
god.
college. I'm working towards my master's.
That
So I work like
wow.
60 hours a week and try and keep my channel up and running. And yeah, taking care of my disabled dog and my husband. So it's been a lot.
You are busy. Like, you see
Yeah.
why I said Queen of Wands energy, because you are just go, go,
Yeah.
go. But, like, I definitely like, I feel that fire, but I also, like, feel that High Priestess vibe from you so much. That
Thank you.
intuition, your intuition, girl,
Mhm.
it is crazy on fire, like, wow.
Yep. It is very powerful.
Yes.
And I feel like everything I've ever wanted because of my gratitude mindset and manifesting. I mean, I've gotten everything I wanted, you know, and I think it's keeping that positive mindset. Like, even if something negative happens to you, for me, it's a way to transmute whatever happened and then
Mhm.
turn it into a learning, you know, turn it into to help me learn something, to help me grow and become a better person or whatever. So for me, anytime that there is a negative thing that happens, I flip it around right away mentally and, you know, be like, okay, that's something I had to learn. That's something that I have to get through. And that's something that's going to help me grow. So that's my mindset when anything like that happens. And it just automatically mentally just flip it so that um, you aren't stuck in that negative rut, you know, and even that
Yeah.
negative talking about yourself or negative um, behavior that you're putting out into the universe, you know. It's, I mean, I'm so mindful of the words I use because your words are magic, your words are powerful. So be mindful of what you spit out into the universe and um, making sure you don't keep yourself in that negative rut, you know, cleanse yourself. I mean, I cleanse every day. You know, my morning rituals consist of incense, of pulling some cards for myself, of meditation, of gratitude journaling. Like that's what my days start off with before I log into work. And I mean, I work from home, so I don't have to like hurry up and get ready and drive somewhere.
Oh, that's good.
I
You
just
have
roll out
plenty
of
of that's
bed and, you know, I do not look like this every day, guys. It's just, that's not me. My husband sees me at my absolute worst. And,
aw,
but yeah, so, you know, hair's up in a messy bun and I'm in pajamas all day pretty much. So,
that's a vibe. I
yeah,
love that.
yeah. And I'm watching YouTube channels as I'm working, you know, so because I do have that ADD and my mind's always like nuts and going everywhere, I can do three things at once.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're such a multitasker. That's
Thank you.
great. Debbie has glue on her fingers.
Oh, I love you, Debbie.
I love it.
Yeah.
Justin said yes.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, slow mornings.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I don't
those are
know what a
great.
slow morning is. It's so hard for me to relax, but
I
yeah.
don't always get those
I
myself. I feel
know.
that
Yeah.
just also works from home.
Yay. Isn't that the best
Yeah.
thing ever? I mean, I love working from home. So I normally was an extrovert. I feel like now I'm no longer an extrovert and I'm more like a introvert and I want to stay at home and I'm a homebody. Like I have Walmart deliver my groceries and Amazon deliver everything else. And
Uh-huh.
I don't want to leave my house, you know? So it's hard for me to say yes to going out.
I
You know
feel
how you
that.
invited me to go, you know, there's this witchy event that's coming up.
Yeah.
And we kind of somewhat live close to each other. So
Somewhat, yeah.
yeah, somewhat. And I was like, okay, well, I need to get a dog sitter, but my husband's going to be home that day, and he's like, yeah, I'll watch Darla, so you can go.
Aw.
Yeah,
I'm excited to
I
meet you. I
know.
am
I'm
so
excited to meet you in
excited.
person. Yeah.
Oh, I'm thrilled. I can't wait. Hi, Tuva. Welcome.
Hi. Oh,
I hope
I actually bought her book as well, her Freya Invocation. So that's really good too.
that is a
Yeah.
great one. I hope she keeps them coming because she
I
has a
hope so
lot
too.
of wisdom.
Yeah, it was such a beautiful book, and
It
reading those
is.
invitations were so beautiful. So,
They
and
are.
since I also do work with Freya, I was compelled to buy the book and use it. So yeah, thank you,
Oh,
Tobin.
I think you have a question
Hey,
from
Draven, what's up?
Draven.
What is your one piece of routine you absolutely need? Your day would. Oh goodness, incense. And I don't always pull tarot for myself, but I feel like I need to cleanse my space, cleanse myself. I do put ritual oils on myself every day before I even start working, just to kind of get my mindset going into a good place. And I make my own essential oils. I make my own little sprays and uh, energy sprays, like to cleanse my room and cleanse my dog. Like I do one specifically for Hecate that I do use on Darla to kind of keep her healthy. But yeah,
Aw.
definitely, I feel like cleansing is for me is the utmost important thing that I have to do every day. And if I don't do it, then the energy's off in my house, and if that's off, then I'm off. So
I feel
if
that.
I'm off, the whole my husband's off, my dog's off. So I'm the one that kind of keeps everybody grounded and centered.
Do you have like a go-to? Like you mentioned
Lavender
incense.
and
Is there a specific lavender?
lavender. If I'm
Okay.
doing rituals, I'll do like dragon's blood. When I'm doing
Yes.
ancestral veneration, I'll do copal, especially because of my Hispanic background, which I do have a permanent ancestor altar that I have, and I do offerings and make them coffee every morning. So
Aw.
making myself coffee in the morning, I make them a cup of coffee as well. And I'll put like offerings for them of like tequila and candies and salt and crystals that I buy for them. So, but yeah, definitely cleansing to me is the most important thing ever. Cleansing your space.
I agree. I agree with
But
that
thank you. Yeah,
100%.
that's a really good question.
It is. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Let's go.
Oh, are you out in this area too, Draven? No.
He's in Florida.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm from Florida, if that counts.
Aw.
I was born in Florida.
Oh yeah. Draven asked Fave incense.
Yep.
And you said lavender.
Lavender. But when I'm doing rituals, I'll do the dragon's blood, the myrrh, copal for ancestors, Palo Santo. I love Palo Santo. I don't do any sage. I feel like it takes out not only the good but the bad.
Yes.
And you have to replace the good. So Palo Santo is, for me, in my opinion, the best one that only takes out the bad and still leaves the good. So that's why I do Palo Santo, like the actual stick. I do have some of the cones if I'm traveling somewhere. I'll bring them with me. And some of the sticks, I do have the incense sticks, but I usually just do like the actual wood itself, and I burn that because it takes out the bad stuff and leaves the good stuff. So you don't want to do this. To me, the sage takes out everything.
It feels empty.
Yeah, and then you have to replace it.
Yeah.
You have to go over it with Palo Santo. So sage is good when you need to do it.
Extra work.
I know, but sage is good when you need to do some hardcore cleansing on, like you got some bad stuff going on. I totally get it. Use the sage.
Yeah.
but normally it's just the Palo Santo.
Yeah, I haven't used sage since Luna passed away. I'm afraid of, like, you know, because it does clear. It clears
Mm-hmm.
strong. I don't want to. I feel like more. Um, so I just
Yeah.
started using like juniper,
Oh
rosemary.
yeah, juniper's good too.
Yeah.
That's another one of my favorite. I actually came across it for the first time in person when I was in Gettysburg.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, since I work from home, I took my computer. We did like walks in the morning, and then we just sat on the battlefield, which is like very hectic. It was horrible. I mean,
Ooh,
I'm
heavy.
not gonna say it was horrible, but it was very heavy for me to be
Mm,
out in that battlefield. Like the first time I went to go visit it,
mm-hmm.
um, it was such an experience. But we go probably like 4 times a year, and there's this one tree that is a really huge juniper tree, and I love sitting underneath it. And while I'm working, I'll stop for a minute, stand up, stretch, go smell the 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 needles
Mm-hmm.
and the berries, and it's, to me, it's such a calming scent.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Oh, yep. I did. I mailed her one to Canada.
Aw.
Thank you, Ange. And it's the same. I think it's the same one. It's the same one I sent you too. The sock.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. Like, it vibrates.
Mm-hmm.
It is so I haven't experienced anything like that. It is
Oh, thank you.
I'm
Put
getting
my
the
love and
chills
energy
again.
into it. I put my love and energy into that oil for you
I
guys.
feel it.
And so if people are probably going to be asking what kind of oil is it? It's a transmutation oil that you can actually wear. So I have other transmutation oil, but it has like snakeskin, and I really don't recommend wearing that one. That one's
Mhm.
more for like candle magic and other stuff. But the one that I made is one that you can wear, and it's just to get the negativity and the vibes off of you if you go somewhere, especially us, since we are on YouTube. um,
Yeah.
you don't know what energy is coming at you, and to me that's just an extra form of protection. So like for Ange, I felt like she was the first one to get it. I feel like she definitely needed it because she's always,
Reading
she's doing lives,
for
she's doing
people.
tarot readings
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and picking up everybody's energies coming at her. So um, I wanted to send her one.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
sweet. I'm just like finding so many channels here. I found Ange recently too. Like, oh, I love it. I love everyone making these
Oh,
videos.
yeah. I mean, I sent one to Rochelle. I sent one to Carla.
Aw. See,
Thank you,
I'm
Rochelle.
trying to catch up here.
Oh, thank you, Justin.
Aw. Okay. Didn't miss anything too much. Rochelle says I love Palo Santo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wow. I am like way behind on chat. Yeah, Debbie Rosemary, I agree.
Mm-hmm. I
Um,
love rosemary too. That's like one of my go-to herbs. Like
mhm.
I have a handful of herbs that I always gravitate towards, and I absolutely love. And I use like calendula. I use calendula not only for my ancestors, but I'm also infusing an oil right now with calendula. Rosemary I use for offerings as well, and then lavender. I love lavender, so I always have this huge. I mean, I did the apothecary tour that Kara did with pagan crafting, and I, showed my apothecary.
It is a beautiful
Thank
apothecary.
you.
I was impressed with all the calendula. That's a lot.
I know.
But you
And the
use it. You
chamomile,
use it a
yeah,
lot.
yeah, I do. I use it, and then I mean, I sent some to you guys, so
Mhm.
because I had so much of it, and I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead and share
That
some
was
of
so
my.
generous.
Yeah, thank you.
It's like you knew I was out.
Really, you were out?
I was out. I used the last in my emulk oil, and
Oh,
that was the
nice.
last of it. It was gone. I'm like, I'm gonna have to re-get some.
Mm-hmm.
But girl, you hooked me up. It's that's what I'm saying. Your intuition.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, into witching.
Yeah. Yeah, and it smells so good. Like even when it's dry, it's just connecting with the herbs like that and the flowers like that. It's so important for me, and I love smelling them first, feeling them, and picking up their energy before I start, incorporating them in any ritual or spell or anything that I'm doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Are there any new herbs that you want to work with that you haven't tried yet?
So I don't have any agrimony, and I feel like I need to pick some agrimony up.
Oh.
Um, I bought mandrake and I've not used it yet. I've only given it to offerings for Hecate, but I've not like used it yet.
Mm.
And I'm trying to figure out what I want to use it for. I think that's it. Probably agrimony is one that I want to probably.
Doesn't that grow wild here? It's like invasive.
Yeah, it does, but I'm afraid to grab it like wild. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's like something in me that's just like,
Yeah. I feel that, especially if it's like on the side of the road or
Yeah.
something. You have to be
Yeah.
careful with where. But it's invasive. It is definitely invasive here.
And then like the lotus flowers, I use a lot of. Again, that's that Egyptian part, the lotus flowers, and again, that's also one of the things that's in my transmutation oil.
I love it.
Yeah, and then like pomegranate seeds are in there as well. Malachite is in there, and dandelion leaf is in there as well for the transmuting qualities.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I love it.
and then just essential oils, and then the
It
carrier
smells
oil.
so good.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells so good. I was just like sniffing it and like I did a video of like my unboxing. I haven't posted it yet, but I'm just like I had to edit because I'm just like smelling everything.
I know. Like sometimes I wish we had smell of it.
I
Like
know.
Sophie's incense that I bought from her Etsy, they smell so good and they
I
burn
bet.
so nicely and for a while. So she has really good quality incense. Like there's the cemetery fog smells like a cemetery, and I love that.
Oh, does it have like that graveyard dirt note?
Smells like, yes. And then she has rustic cabin, which when we had like a really cold frosty day, I burned that up and grabbed a cup of coffee, and it just was, to me, it was very warm, like a very warming scent to it, and I just felt like a big hug,
Oh,
like
that
a nice
sounds
blanket.
cozy.
Like it was very, very cozy. And then there's another one, harvest berry, maybe something like that. And that
Was it like that berry forest one?
It's so good. Her incense are so good.
I need to pick some up from her.
Yeah.
Oh.
So good. You did purchase the cemetery fog. Oh, you're gonna get it today?
Ooh.
Are you getting the vials too? Did you get the fairy vials with the mushrooms on them?
Oh, those are so cute.
Mm-hmm.
I saw your oh my gosh, I'm in love with those lids. They are so precious.
They are very, very precious. Very, very much for like working with phase. Oh, she said yes, she did purchase the vial. So I'm excited to see your unboxing, Carolina. I'd like to see what you got.
You could tell she puts a lot of love into her creations.
She does. Like there's a protection oil that I got from her, and I incorporated that into Darla's ritual. Her love for animals. She has several fur babies, so to me, to me it was perfect to use her oil.
Oh, I love that so much.
Yeah.
Sophie's awesome.
She is. Oh, you got an oil too. Nice.
Oh, are you gonna do an unboxing?
I hope so, girl.
Carolina?
Yep.
So bad with names. Sorry for my pronunciation.
Filming an unboxing today, hopefully. She said yes.
That is exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what you get.
And y'all, if you guys don't follow Celina already, or Catalina Aquarius, go follow them. Don't forget to check like in the comments and see if there's channels that you guys are interested in, because there's so many new voices in the community, and support is everything with the algorithm and everything. So
yes,
like see if anyone has channels. If I had my hubby here, he'd be linking everyone, but he's at work. So, um, yeah, go over, check everyone out. So,
Yeah.
spread the love, spread the support.
Thank you, guys.
100%. So, I didn't even we're almost at the hour already. And there's so much I wanted to ask you about your practice that we didn't really get to touch
Go
on
ahead,
yet.
ask me.
Because I just been enjoying the conversation. I forgot all about the
No,
questions.
you're fine.
So how did you get into witchcraft? How has your journey progressed?
Oh, okay. I'm going to say, so I was a young mom. I had my first child at 17.
Mhm.
I got married, remarried, divorced, remarried. So I'm twice divorced. But when I was younger, witchcraft wasn't really this. I don't think it was really there. It was more like just the with my clair abilities. I would see things, hear things, smell things that weren't actually there, but so that's kind of where my spiritual journey happened, and it was really prevalent at like 10 years old. I knew stuff was going to happen before it happened, and it was scary, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I could tell my mom about it. My dad had just passed away, and I knew he was passing away, so that's where it started.
Aw.
You know, when I saw him leave the house that day, something in me told me I was never going to see him again.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was like so sad to see my dad leave, and um, he was gone. You know, so I knew he wasn't going to come back. But that's where my intuition started. Like that's when it was you know, and then just seeing things that I thought were not there or that were there, but then I'd ask my sister and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about, you know. So it was just stuff like that. But being a young mom, and let's rewind a little bit for my teenage years prior to that, I didn't have the support at home to be able to tell my mom, like, you know, is this what's happening? Is this not what's happening? So I kind of just dealt with it. You know, I didn't know how to handle it, how to take care of it. And then I
Mhm.
was a young mom. So my world revolved around my kids. You know, I didn't practice anything. I mean, I think you still do some type of magic, like when your kids are sick and you do stuff for them to help them feel better. That was like a
Yeah.
normal thing. I didn't really see it as magic. It's just, to me, it was just the way it was. But my grandmother, now that I'm remembering, like she had to have been a witch because of the stuff that she did and her rituals and her healing magic that she had. So it was always there. It's just I didn't know how to ask. I didn't know how to do any of that stuff. So fast forward my second divorce, and I meet my husband, and he knew the stuff was in me, which we had a past life. We've had several past lives together, my husband and I, and he knew who I was, and he's the one that
Mhm.
started helping me open up and start practicing.
Aw.
So like he bought me my Hecate statue, my Freya statue. He bought me my first tarot deck. And tarot wasn't a really big thing. I felt like I'm a witch first, and then tarot happened. Like I had my own intuition that I used. I
Right.
didn't use tarot for intuition, you know, for reading stuff. It just whatever came to me is what I had. But and I'm more of an intuitive reader. Um, but tarot wasn't my first thing. It's my witchcraft, my practice. So that
Mhm.
has been really um it's been like 8 years where it's been like a regular thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you have so much more experience beyond those 8 years, if that makes sense,
Yeah, it does because of my past lives, and I've been
yeah.
harnessing and trying to get back into remembering who I was back then. And like the one that is a very strong one in my life, and then a strong one that I keep going back to is I did pass away during the witch trials out here in Salem, not in Salem. I
Mm.
did pass through Salem, and I passed a couple years after the Salem, you know, after the hangings in Salem happened. So I was born in New York and I made my way south, and my husband was with me. He was my teacher. And
Oh,
yeah, he
wow.
was my teacher. And we didn't have a romantic relationship, but we had a relationship. And we did pass through Salem, and we ended up in Virginia. And I passed away in Virginia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So she's one that, and she was very good with herbs. And it's funny that I pick up some herbs now, and I'm gonna, do a ritual, and I'll start grabbing different herbs, and then I'm like, oh, let me look up at this one to make sure it belongs in this ritual, and lo and behold, it does. So I just start grabbing stuff, not really knowing exactly what they're for.
It's like you already
Yeah.
had known and you're
Yeah.
just remembering.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow.
So I
That's
feel like the
powerful.
witchcraft part of me and my rituals, even like it's coming so naturally now because it's been in me many, many, many times before.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you feel like there's a reason you're a witch again in this life?
Yes, because I'm healing what happened to me back then.
Makes a
and
lot of
and
sense.
I'm healing, and I feel like I'm coming to a full circle with this life. Like it's my world card, and I'm coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny that I've had this talk with Rochelle, where because she did my true sidereal chart, and I feel like this is going to be my last human life. Like I'll be a ancestor and be a guide for my family. Like that's my main goal right now. So that's why I'm like closing all of the chapters from all these previous lives and bringing them all to an end, and learning all these, the full circle. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, my astrology shows it. Carla did my palm reading, her sister, and there's so much information in there that goes hand in hand with my astrology. So it was like, and it goes in a more of a psych level, different psych. Yeah, I am taking care of tying up loose ends in my life right now.
That makes so much sense.
So like ending my marriage because it was so shitty. I'm the one that ended it. I'm the one that asked for the divorce. And then after that, I said, the hell with this place. I lived in Ohio at that time. And I'm like, Ohio's like, I feel like I was in a treadmill going nowhere in life. And I was like, screw this. I'm moving to Texas. And then 11 days later, I meet my husband.
Wow.
So yeah.
All the synchronicities.
So there's so many different things. And like my husband and I also had a past life as a Knights Templar, and my husband's a Freemason. So there's so much connection there that it's absolutely just the synchronicities. Again, it's so crazy that all of this stuff happens,
Oh yeah, it's all like you
It's
said,
all
it's come
connected.
together full circle.
Yeah,
I
it is.
could see that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I feel like I'm done with this human life, and I want to be a guide. I want to be there for my children and their children and so forth. And I want to be the best fucking ancestor ever,
Oh, I love that
I
so
want to help them.
much.
Like I even told my kids, I'm like, when I pass away, do not get me an angel card with my name on it, because I'm going to come and haunt the shit out of you. I want you to put a Ouija board on the back of that card and say, if you need to contact me, that's how you contact me. Or, I mean, like for funds, but they don't have to, use a Ouija board to contact me. They can just say my name and I'll be there. What do you need? But
That's beautiful.
yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What my camera may die soon, so I'm not gonna keep you too much longer. But I wanted to ask, I have 2 more questions. I feel like these are really big.
Sure.
What are some of the biggest challenges you're facing, like if you feel like sharing in your witchcraft practice? And if you like have any advice for newcomers to the
biggest
scene.
challenge. I think following through with a ritual, like all the way, like don't half-ass stuff. And sometimes you do if it's going to be a smaller ritual, and that works for certain things. But if you're incorporating a god or goddess into that ritual, making sure you go all the way through with it. Don't half-ass anything, especially with them. At least with the ones that the goddesses that I work with, don't Don't half-ass it. And then you don't have to have all the herbs. If you have the Green Witch Tarot or any of the herbal tarots, you can put those down and that can be your herb. If you're
Yeah.
working with manifesting and you don't have basil, you don't have cinnamon, you don't have like those items that you want to put in there, put those cards down. Yeah. Yeah, put those down. You don't have to have things to do magic. Your own
Yes.
intention is all you need to do magic. You don't need to have a wand, you don't need to have crystals, you don't need to have all of that stuff. I just like having it, so that's just me. But you don't need to have anything physical there to be able to manifest magic or anything like that. Yeah.
You are the magic.
Exactly.
Yes.
You bring whatever that is to life yourself. You know, you don't have to do anything like that.
I agree.
And then trust yourself, making sure you trust yourself in what you're doing. And if something feels off, redo it if you have to. Yeah, you don't have to stick to whatever's in a book. And if you are going by a book, I always change up whatever the book says just a little bit.
Make it yours.
Make it my own.
Yes.
Use your intuition. Make that spell your own.
Yes, because that's where the magic is. Exactly. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm so nervous. It's been a while. Oh my God.
You're fine.
I always get nervous with new people. And then I lose my words because I'm like, I have a million questions in my head and I'm just like, okay, everything has to slow down.
You're fine.
I can't correlate my words to my thoughts. That is beautiful advice. Mm-hmm. It really is. I feel like we're always like so quick and drawn to like the pretty tools and everything, mm-hmm. but like you said, you are the magic.
I mean, it's expensive. Like getting all that stuff, it's expensive. Yeah. It's not like it's not cheap. So if you don't have the means for it, don't worry about it. You don't need anything like that to do magic. Go into nature, go outside, ground yourself, sit down and use yourself as, you know, you have a hand. If you have a hand, use your hand as the wand. You know, you don't need a specific wand. You don't need crystal. You don't need any of that stuff. So to do any type of magic. Yeah.
That is beautiful.
You find a stick outside and you really like it and resonate with it, use the stick if you want to, you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
100%.
There's so many things out in nature that you can use. Yeah, exactly. We are the conduits, but there's so many things outside that Mother Nature is giving you to work with. You don't have to buy anything on Amazon, on Etsy, or anything like that to do your magic.
I agree.
Exactly. They want to see the effort and they want to see you committed and continuously being committed. And if you don't, then they'll subtly let you know.
Yeah. You'll know.
Like, hey, hello, I'm over here.
You'll know whether they,
like one of my rituals for February, and I had the goddesses up and they all had, you know, it was Valentine's, you know, close to Valentine's Day. So I had really pretty pink candles and there were hearts. So I had Aphrodite, Lilith, Hecate, and Freya. All had them, but Hecate's kept going out. Going out and kept going. I'm like, what is she trying to tell me? And then I was like, as I'm doing the oil for them, because I had their own ritual oil that I was making for them. And I was like, shit, Celina, she doesn't like this damn candle. So I got another candle for her. I put on I put new moon oil in it, and I put some lavender in there for her, and the candle stayed lit the whole time. So, and it was like she was telling me, like, not like in a mean way, but I could hear her telling me, why are you giving me a pink heart candle? But it was to make it look uniform. And I just I apologized, gave her an extra offering and fixed it. And she was fine with me since then. So she's been very talkative since then.
They'll tell you something's amiss.
And I'm like, why does this candle keep going out? And it was only hers. And it was like, hello, Celina, you gave her a stupid pink heart candle. And I could hear her telling me, like, why are you giving me a pink heart candle? Like, hello, why? That's not me. But then I'm like, I'm sorry. It was to make it look uniform. So I gave her like a tape like a tea light with new moon oil and lavender on there, and she was happy as can be. And she's
I
been
love it.
very talkative since then, so she's been really making herself known since then, but in a good way, you know. Like
Yeah.
I was in Florida and then I was in Georgia, and she kept coming up in different things. So I went and like picked up a skeleton key where I was at a oddities place, a really creepy
Ooh.
oddities place, and I did record going through that oddity place and put it on YouTube.
Did I miss that one? Because that does not sound. I try to keep up.
Yeah,
It's so hard
there's like a yeah.
sometimes.
So I did do like an oddities tour of this place in Clearwater, Florida, and I found a skeleton key and I brought it home for her. So she was happy. And then she
Oh,
came
that
up
is
again in Savannah.
awesome.
I went into another witchy shop there and I picked up some books that were, you know, I normally don't. I mean, I haven't seen those books. Yeah, she don't give me that lovely shit. That's exactly what she was telling me, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I wanted it to look uniform, you know, and she was also upset that she was standing next to Lilith, next to Freya.
Oh,
Aphrodite was on there, but I always have her higher than everybody else. Like she's
makes
always higher.
sense.
But because for the sake of the video, she was all on the same platform, although her statue's taller than everybody else's. So she was like also saying she wasn't happy being next to Lilith and Freya and Aphrodite. She needs her
Oh.
own space. I know. I'm like, it's only for the video, I promise. Just for the video, I'm going to put you back on your higher altar, but I wanted you to all be there so I can do your oils together. And so she was funny about it, but she was definitely funny about it. And
Aw.
but like again, she came up again in Savannah, Georgia, and I picked up a book and I'm like, oh, this one looks pretty good. And then I open it up and it was like Hecate's keys in there. So I was like, okay, she's telling me again, you need to buy this book and work with it. So
Wow.
yeah.
I love when the signs are either subtle or they're in your
In your
face.
face.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
That's
And I
great.
mean, and some of them were in my face and some of them were subtle enough, but they were like, hey, you know, I'm here. Where have you been? So that's why I incorporated her into my protection ritual for my dog, because I feel like she made sure Darla and I got together.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You feel like Hecate brought Darla to you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
Definitely.
That's beautiful. Oh.
It is. It is. And she knew that I would take care of her and be there for her. So I knew that it was just so serendipitous the way our lives came together. Like I was in Charleston when my husband sent me a picture of her, and he's like, what do you think? And I'm like, I automatically said, we have to rescue her. As soon as I
Aw.
landed, I got home, and like 2 hours later, we were on the road driving 6 hours to Philly to pick her up.
Aw.
So yeah.
I love that so
I know.
much. Oh, but
My
I
little
feel
baby.
like my camera might die soon. That's the
Okay.
only issue is when you use like a battery operated camera, you are limited.
Yeah.
So I would love to have you back again
Yeah,
sometime
definitely.
if you're up for it.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
oh, there's just like so much I want to unpack, and it's like we can't
You're
all in one
fine. Yeah, I'd
session.
love to be back on with you and chat with
Awesome, that'd
you.
be wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on.
No
I
problem.
really
Thank you for
appreciate
inviting
having
me.
you here.
Yeah. This
Thank
has been a
you.
pleasure. It's been really nice, and
It's
it's been nice to
been
get to know
wonderful.
you backstage
I
prior to,
know.
chatting with you with
It's been
Rochelle's
great.
channel and, connecting with you that way. I first saw you with Debbie and Carla. And I'm like, "Oh, I have to follow her."
Aw.
You
Yeah, I
and Carla.
found you
I
through
followed.
them
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So I feel like there's, and we've been connecting a lot through Rochelle's channel. So yeah.
Yeah, it's been beautiful. The
Yeah.
community,
I know the community is incredible.
it is.
Rochelle, Carla, Debbie, like all of them have just been so
Love it.
inviting. I know, I love you guys. They've been so inviting and making me feel like I am part of this community. And I feel like
That's
that's
what
where
it's
my
all
growth is
about.
happening too. Like it's been coming because of who I'm surrounding myself with.
Yeah, because like attracts like, you're
Yeah.
attracting positive people into your
And
life.
like-minded people as well. So,
Yeah,
and people that are going to encourage you to grow and do more and be better. So that's the kind of people you want to put yourself in, that you want in your circle.
Yeah. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
It's where it's at.
Yep. Definitely.
So thank you all for coming
Yeah. Thank
and
you
taking part
guys.
in the chat. It's been wonderful. Can we open the floor to questions really quick? If anyone has any questions for you? Oh, hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It cut out really quick.
Okay.
Are you open to questions really quick from anyone?
Hmm.
Okay. If anyone has a
As long as your
question,
camera allows it.
yeah, I know. If anyone has a question, pop them down really quick so my camera doesn't die.
I know Draven asked earlier, so.
Did I miss? Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The last question I remember Draven asking was about the incense
Mm-hmm.
situation. Oh, yeah, if you guys have any questions, pop them down. Yeah, here we go. What do you feel is next for your practice? Oh, I like that one.
Ooh, that's a good one and a hard one, Draven. Nice one. What do you feel is next for my practice? I think probably just getting into more rituals, doing more. It's harder to do them on camera, so that's
Mhm.
my only like thing is doing rituals on camera. I'd love to be able to get together with people locally and do stuff with them, like have like with Star. Yeah, I mean, I would love to be able to do stuff with other people and not just do solitary stuff. Like if there's like a specific season coming up or a new moon or full moon, get together with that person and do stuff like that, like do rituals together, which I've never done
That'd be
with
nice.
other people. I've only done by myself. So to me, that would be very, it'll be challenging in a good way, but also to be growth and opportunity to learn what other people do for their practice.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I'm looking into as well. I was thinking about like starting up a meetup group or something
Mm-hmm.
just to find local. It's so hard.
It is.
Like you know the area we're in.
Yeah.
Like it is so difficult to find like-minded
Like-minded
people.
people.
They're around. It's just hard to find them.
Yeah.
So
I mean, and
yeah.
I work from home, so I'm a homebody, and I did meet someone a while ago, and that just didn't go well. So it's just,
Yeah.
yeah, those ties were cut.
Same.
you
That's
know?
very synchronistic. Same
Yeah.
thing happened to me.
So, and it
Mhm.
was hard for me to trust people again. But now that I'm in this community, I am more like back to trusting people and letting people in my circle. So yeah.
Yeah. It's something I'm just starting to do again.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's he just said got to love living in the Rust Belt. Oh, and then there's Marzipan, who is Marissa. She's here. She's from Sweden.
Oh,
Hi,
wow.
Marissa.
Hi.
Happy you can stop
Welcome.
in. Yeah.
We're closing things down soon. I'm so glad you came, though. It's
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Nice to have you on here, Marissa. She's such a sweetheart. I've
Thanks for
also met
stopping
her
by.
on YouTube, and we've developed a really close relationship where we like email each other. So yeah, it's really nice.
Aw, that's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Aw. Well, maybe we should close things down. I have not eaten. I'm getting dizzy, and my camera may die.
Okay.
So,
Well, thank
woo.
you so much, Star, for having me on, and I'd love to come back and chat again with you.
I would love to have you
Yeah.
on and continue this conversation. You are such an interesting, and I mean that in like the best possible way.
Thank you.
Like there's so many facets and so many layers, and it's been so cool to get to know you and to learn more about you and your practice and your
Thank you.
channel. Y'all, her link is down below in the description. Go on over, check out Celina, show her some love.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate you guys.
There's a wealth of knowledge on her channel and inspiration. There's more to come too,
Yes,
so keep on
definitely.
watching. So exciting. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you,
Thanks,
Celina, for
guys.
being on.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you too.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Me. I don't know. Is it still good? It's been so long.
Retrograde.
I hit end stream. Oh, wait, there's another confirm button.